Hey. I still got a couple hours before my doctor's appointment. I wasn't originally going to make this video because I'm still spacey for my medication. But I don't know. I saw an idea online for a mini pond that you can have in apartments or something, which seems like such a cool idea to me. But what I saw was effectively just like a quick flash photo of an aquarium pond thing with like no information on how they built it or how they got it to look the way they did. And while I have like the social media account of the person who made it and could either find out like what instructions they used or what they personally did when they were making it and build my own design off of that, that's a little too easy for my brain. So instead I started doing my own idea iterations of it in the back of my own head. And so I'm going to share it with you. I don't know what size thing I'm going to make it out of if I do make this. But if I do make this, I would have the bottom layer or against whatever the actual glass is be maybe aquarium rocks or fill sand or something like that as the bottommost layer. Maybe both of them actually. Just on top of that, I would put some underwater algae feed and starters. And I know there's a couple of variations on mini seaweed that you can get that I might also put in there. So I don't have to put like a loud air filter, water filter motor thing. I know those things generally aren't considered loud, but I have super sensitive hearing. So I can react, like, if there's a constant whine like from one of those things, it can bother me super bad. But since there's not really room for any actual fish or anything like that, I'd probably get something like sea monkeys, or maybe something like krill if I did it saltwater. Or maybe something like plankton or something like that. One of those super tiny, microscopic almost ocean animals that exist as like the kind of pre-life form still. Because some of these things that exist in the ocean have remained unchanged for as long as there's been an ocean. Like, there are some bacteria that have existed since like certain meteors hit the earth, sending out whatever X chemical they needed to survive, and they formed rapidly after that. Rapidly is a relative term here, but rapidly after that. And in theory, some of them are still just the same ones from when they first formed. Because there's nothing really that eats these things or has any reason to kill them, so unless random chance happens, and since they're single cell, they don't really age in the concepts of in the same way that we think of it. So like, don't really die of old age or anything either. But some of the microscopic stuff like that would be cool. But I'm not sure. I would want something to actually look in there outside of just the plants. And microscopic stuff wouldn't necessarily give me that. Oh, if I combine it with an actual aquarium thing, like one of the small ones, I could do a dry aquarium for something like an axolotl or one of those lizards that is amphibious but not amphibian or whatever the distinction is. Yeah. And I recently found a link to a kind of affordable synthetic plant that's super interesting looking because it's not plastic or anything. It's human-made plant fibers that can be very carefully laid to create patterns that are living patterns. And if those were actually like cheap enough, that'd be a really cool thing to do. Get something designed to look like a lily pad or something, as opposed to just getting a fake lily pad. Yeah, I'm out of it, if you can't tell. But thank you all for listening, if anyone's even been listening.